Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Founding Mothers of Hot and Talking podcast.
Hot and talking. Hot and talking.
I'm your host, Valerie.
I'm Jamie.
And we love you guys a lot.
A lot.
I am I'm not Pikachu.
No, I'm Pikachu.
You're Pikachu. And I'm Gizmo
You're
today.
Gizmo.
But I feel like this needs to come off. Now that I've shown you all. Okay, there we go. We are a prompt-based podcast out of Fresno, California. We picked a prompt each week. We have you guys write in and we read your stories on this beautiful podcast of ours.
Yeah.
But we are in our third installment of Haunt and Talking. So it's a little different. It's a little spookier.
We're getting spooky.
We are
season,
in
guys.
The Halloween spirit, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
So today, what are we talking about?
Urban legends, a little folklore, and local tragedies.
Yes. I have some doozies. What about you?
I have some good ones for sure.
Good. I'm so excited.
I am too.
Before we do get into it, I want to remind you all to follow us on Spotify, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Patreon. Okay. We have a lot going on all of those platforms.
Yeah.
And whatever you're doing right now, stop. Grab your phones. Open it up to contacts. Add contact. Okay. Take down this number.
Take it down, put it in your phone, send it to all your friends.
Because we need you guys to send us voicemails. Okay? Listen, I know you've got it open now. Add contact 559-365-6217. Okay? Get it in there. Save it. Send us your confessions, your questions, your would you rathers. Your
Mary Funk Grills.
Send us anything you can think
need
of.
Them all, guys.
Any time of day. Okay. When you call, it will go straight to voicemail. It won't ring. So if you've called and you're like, this number doesn't work, it does work. Okay.
It does. And we're waiting for you.
You just have to say your message after the tone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Keep it under 3 minutes though, guys.
Otherwise you'll get kicked off. Also, if you have local events that you want to share the deets about, you can call and do that. You can leave it there and we'll play it. Okay.
Absolutely.
We've got some friends that have some really cool events going on this month and we can get into a few of those later, but leave those voicemails, you guys.
Yeah. And we'll probably show up too.
Yeah. We'll go to your stuff. Let us know.
We love things.
So like you said, we're getting into urban legends, local tragedies, some folklore stuff. What do you want to start off with today? Do you want to start off with voicemails or do you want to start off?
Okay, let's do Father Forecast.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. Okay. This is a new segment we started last week.
Yes, he is our founding father of Forecast.
And if you're ready, we're going to go ahead and play his voicemail now.
Hello to all my hot and talking hoochie mamas and papas. This is your father of forecast reporting on the weather. It's raining cocks and balls out there. Literally, there are cocks and balls falling from the sky. Watch out. It could take out your jaw, take out your hat, take out your hair, take out your boob, whatever it is. Watch out. 4 to 8 inches of snow up in the mountains. So basically, my Tinder profile is going to go crazy because 8 inches sounds much better than 4. And I might even round up to the nearest 10. Get out there, stay warm, and have a great week. And I will talk to you soon.
That was amazing. I love you.
Watch out. It's going to be cold up in them mountains.
It's raining cocks and balls, guys. Oh my God. His Tinder profile is going to be going crazy.
I am so here for it.
I love it.
What's been going on with you over the week?
I had to take my car in Because remember, I got in a car accident.
Yeah.
So I am driving a little Subi Outback, and I love it. It's so small and like low to the ground. Yeah.
That's hot.
Yeah, I do. I love it.
My mom used to drive a Subaru.
I actually love it. Doesn't Maggie drive a Subaru?
She did.
She did.
Yeah.
She doesn't have it anymore.
Yeah, they don't have it anymore.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. It's a good car.
Yeah,
I love it.
I love
Yeah.
a good Subi.
What's going on with you, girl?
The chicks that I hatched 6 months ago,
Yeah.
they started laying their little baby eggs.
Yay.
They're so tiny.
Okay, is that the picture you sent me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my older girls, they hatch or they lay these big brown ones,
Yeah.
and then the little silky ones are tiny and white.
I know. But you know, the thing about silky eggs is they're mostly egg yolk. There's not a ton of like egg white in there.
Really?
So
Okay.
if you're partial to either, like that's, yeah.
Oh, good to know. Okay, they're just full of yolk.
They're just
That's
full
gonna
of
make-
yolk.
Make me
Mhm.
gag.
I love it.
What else is going on with you?
Honestly, not a ton. Like I've been working a lot.
Yeah, me too.
Doing things with school. Like it's just been like busy, but nothing really to like talk about.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I've
It's
been
kind
busy,
of a
too.
bummer.
Like, yeah, I've been doing a lot of work.
Yeah,
It's been work, and then this, and
I
then
know.
like making dinner at home.
Yeah.
But I am running a special at work.
What are you doing?
This month I'm doing free red light therapy and Himalayan hot stones for any service, really. Yeah, any 60, 90, or 2-hour massage sessions.
I love that. Okay, you guys, I just got a massage from her last, what was it, Thursday or Friday?
Yeah.
And it was absolutely freaking amazing. Please go see her. She is worth every second of your day, every penny of your dollar. Okay.
Thank you.
Like, not even kidding. After that 6th grade camp extravaganza,
You needed
I was
it.
like, I need to get these knots rubbed out.
Yeah, you were
Yeah.
tense.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, I wanted to bring this up last episode. I didn't realize that my damn dogs were barking in the shot. My feet were out.
Oh,
My bare ass feet.
I did see the toes.
My freaking toes. My freaking feet. So you perverts out there that like to see slightly dirty feet.
Send her money.
Yeah.
Okay. Shit ain't free.
I know. Oh my God. And okay. One of our listeners sent in a little recipe to rid your house of mosquitoes.
Yay. Oh my God.
And it's
Tell us everything.
like essential oil based. So
Perfect.
So anyone can use this.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will share it with you now. 2 ounces distilled water, 1.5 ounce witch hazel or vodka, 25 drops of peppermint oil, 30 drops of citronella, 15 drops tea tree, and 1 teaspoon jojoba oil. You mix it
Ooh.
up.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think you just spritz it.
I love a good spritz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get some
Thank
out of
you
there.
for that.
I
Oh
know.
my gosh.
I was very happy to get
Have you
this
tried it
recipe.
yet?
Mm-hmm.
Ugh,
Yeah.
Is it working?
Yes.
Oh, I can't wait.
And I had
I'm going home immediately and
I had all of
concocting.
those things, luckily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I have all that stuff at my house. So I am definitely going to try that. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Okay, we do have a few more voicemails. Do you want to play them up top?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good morning, all of you Fresninians. Happy Hump Day. I have a confession. I'm actually a pillow princess.
A what?
A pillow princess?
Oh, a pillow princess.
Yeah.
Me too.
What does that mean?
It means you like to lay on your back when you're getting railed.
Same, girl.
Yeah.
It's the best orgasm. Are you kidding me?
I know.
It's
You
like
can't-
it's so much less work.
Yeah. I mean, I'll get up there, but I'm not going to fully orgasm.
Yeah. No,
Like-
same.
Yeah. It's like, sorry, like I'll act like it feels really good, and it might a little bit, like, I mean, it does, but not in the way where you're going to fully relax and be
Yeah.
able to get there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So same.
Same.
No shame there.
None at all. I love that.
Okay, we have one more.
I have a little Halloween question. If you had to survive being locked in a building, let's just say it's a Costco, with one fictional killer from a horror movie, who would you choose to try to survive against?
Like, okay. So like, who is the weakest murderer, or who do you think you could beat, basically, right?
Michael Myers, for sure.
You think you
like,
could beat
just
him?
off the top of my head, yeah, because he moves really slow.
He does.
And I don't understand why people can't like escape him. I know he comes out of nowhere sometimes.
And he doesn't die. That's
but
why.
also, I feel like I can run pretty fast.
I've seen you run.
And it's probably not as fast as like I think I can.
No, you're quick little.
It's probably my ego talking.
When we ran really fast with each other, we
Yeah.
were barefoot and on the
Hot-
street.
The hot fucking asphalt.
Yeah, and it was like
Yeah.
freshly poured, and it was really rough, and I made my toe bleed. But you
it
are
did
fast.
make your toe bleed.
I was injured, but you were very fast. I'm fast.
Yeah.
So yeah, Michael Myers, he is slow, but he doesn't die. But you could probably trap him in like
A box of toilet paper.
or
And like, here, hide in this pallet.
or
You
yeah,
know?
like make the pallets surround him into a prison,
Yeah.
and you could probably
Yeah, because he
survive him.
doesn't seem like a climber or a jumper or anything other than like a very slow walker.
a stalker. Yeah,
Mhm.
because definitely not Freddy Krueger
No, he
Definitely
would
not
murder you.
in your
Like,
dreams.
he's terrifying.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a like off the top, very, yeah. Michael Myers.
Yeah.
I think we could beat him.
We love the slow goers when it comes to murder, guys.
So goes. Okay, how about this?
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
What's your gay news, baby?
Oh my God. Okay. So I'm sure you guys all heard Diane Keaton passed away.
I didn't hear that.
Yes. She passed away.
Oh
She's
God,
dead.
she's dead.
And it makes me really sad because First Wives Club, are you fucking kidding me? Me and Gilbert watched that almost on repeat in our salon. We love
you
her.
really?
Yes.
Oh my God. So when did she pass?
I believe it was Sunday.
Damn.
Yeah. And then D'Angelo, not a huge fan of him.
He's a R&B singer.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. From like the 90s. Okay. Still very fucking sad. Dolly Parton did not die.
Oh God. Okay.
Okay. But there was a thing put out that she was like not doing well. So me and Gilbert and Beth do this thing where we offer up
Your loved
other-
ones. Your
no,
your
like
favorite
other
items.
like celebrities.
You do a seance where you offer them up in her place.
Kind of. I know that's a little fucked up, but we offered up Donald Trump,
Okay.
Elon Musk, and there was one other one I can't remember.
Would
I can't remember.
Do you do a little please God make me a bird so I can fly far, far, far away from here type of thing?
No,
Or-
we just text each other and we're like, hey, Dolly's not doing well. Who are we offering? And then we text each other.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
So, Dolly, don't you go anywhere,
Girl, you better.
You better stay alive forever.
Okay, I have a news story and it's
Tell
very
me.
tragic. It's a local tragedy, honestly.
Oh, tell me.
Okay, so man arrested for allegedly setting his wife on fire.
Oh, man.
Did you see this?
No.
Okay. Tulare County Sheriff's Office say deputies responded to a home near Porterville on the night of Friday, October the 10th.
Okay.
They found Sheena Hoffman with severe burns to her face, arms, and torso. Authorities say the woman's husband, Sean Hoffman, intentionally poured an accelerant onto her body. She was airlifted to Bakersfield Memorial Hospital for treatment. Her son says The two had been married for 10 years and they had 7 children, like in their blended family.
Combined, yeah.
That was the son's stepdad that allegedly did this. And she's currently in stable condition as of Monday, with a long road of recovery ahead of her.
I know, but like, what's the quality of life going to be like for her at this point? Because burn victims, that is crazy.
Yeah.
To set somebody on fire.
Yeah, that's evil. Evil. So
I hate that.
I know. I'm really hoping that she recovers and he pays.
Yeah.
We need justice for Sheena.
Yes, justice for Sheena.
Onto some lighter news. I do have a fun little event that I wanted to share with everybody.
Tell me.
Okay, so Pride, or Real Pride outside. It's an event on Saturday, November 8th, and our good friend Gilbert is one of the hosts.
Yes.
It's at the Chapel of Light Funeral Home and Mausoleum. It says, join us for spooky evening of films, fun, and some scary stuff. We'll be screening 2 classic films at the Chapel of Light Cemetery and Mausoleum, including a free mausoleum tour. The event flyer says that they'll be showing Hocus Pocus at 5:30 p.m. Tickets are $8 for kids and $15 for adults. It'll be followed by the Blair Witch Project. That starts at 7:30. Tickets are $15 for adults. And if you'd like to do a double feature, $25.
Yeah.
So get out there and support Real Pride outside.
Always.
Anything else? Anything else you got?
No.
Or do you want to?
Not for news. No.
Okay.
Tell me your neighbors, because I know that you got some good ones, girl.
Okay, I have one.
Okay, tell me.
And I just happened to come across it and I couldn't wait to screenshot this. Okay.
Tell me.
Man exposing himself inside Walmart today. I was just in the cat food aisle at Walmart on Shaw and Clovis, and a man had his fully erect member sticking out of his zipper. I told multiple employees and a manager, and I just reported it to Clovis PD because I'm not sure Walmart is going to do anything about it. Be careful. The cat food aisle where we were standing is right next to the little kid clothing. I didn't shop anymore because I didn't want to touch anything, so I left.
Okay, you know what?
That frickin' Walmart, you guys, is so gross right now. That used to be my main Walmart that I would go to.
Which one is this one?
On Shaw.
Shaw?
In Clovis. Yeah.
No, it's the worst.
It literally is. And they're redoing it and everything is not where it should be. Like it looks like they're
shoveled.
It looks like they're setting it up the way that the one on Kings Canyon is set up. Like where like pharmacies over here when you walk in and like, I don't know, like it's backwards to me. It looks awful. There's stinky people in there all the time. And now there's wieners.
Now there's men showing their dicks unsolicitedly.
Yeah. It's not, I don't like that one, you guys.
Yeah. I don't go to that one.
Good.
That's
Stay away.
On the other side. I don't have any next door news, but I loved that one.
Thank you.
That was a. Ugh.
Do you want to move on to what do you want to move on to?
I have a weekly correction, guys.
Oh, let's hear it.
Okay. So remember last week? Remember that movie conversation we had?
Which one?
About Psycho.
Yes.
It was American Psycho, not Psycho.
Oh.
With Christian Bale.
I knew that. I didn't call it.
Okay,
dude, why didn't you call it
out?
Why did I fucking interrupt your guys' stuff?
You're in here.
We love you interrupting our stuff, Drew.
Okay, I love that movie, and I was wearing the shirt.
No, I know, because remember his mouth was like moving weird, and I was like, dude, whenever you would laugh, like his mouth would like, you know, okay. I love that movie so much.
Dude, no, that movie is so good.
Okay, and I was saying it Psycho because we
had Ed Gein on the brain.
I think so.
Yeah. Okay. So correction there.
My other correction, guys, I have seen Joyride because I rewatched it the other day. I had like 4.5 hours to myself, which literally never happens. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to watch all the freaking movies that I want to watch that kids aren't going to be like, I don't want to see this.
I want to watch Descendants 6 again.
Exactly. Right. So I watched Joyride and like literally 4 minutes into it, I'm like, dude, yeah,
well, candy cane.
totally fucking seen this fucking
Candy
movie.
cane.
Also, I love it.
Yeah.
R.I.P. What's his name?
Paul Walker.
Paul Walker. Love him. Yeah.
Should we do some high stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, he
That
held
was
it
good.
in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that.
I'm mental.
Okay. So I think okay. All the things I have written down are just things that I thought about while I was high.
I love it.
I don't have any ideas or meals.
I have some meals, but you tell me yours
Okay. First, I was high and I was scrolling. I was doing a little doom scroll
I love
and
it.
happened to see a picture of current skinny Jonah Hill. And I just want to say,
Let me see.
I want to be friends with him.
Wait, what?
I want to be friends with him. I want to hang out with him. I want to talk movies.
It looks like Drew. With long hair.
I like it.
Kinda.
All tatted or is that
Yeah.
It's a shirt.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's like a
See,
tiger print or something.
I don't have contacts in because they wouldn't fit this morning, guys.
He looks good.
Yeah,
I like it.
I like it. And usually I don't like when people get skinny.
Really?
I
'Cause
like
they
a
lose-
I like a fluffy daddy. Mm-hmm.
Also, I had another just instance that happened. So my house, we have bidets in the bathroom.
Yeah, same.
Cannot live without a bidet.
No, you can't. How's your butthole supposed to get fully clean?
Exactly.
Unless
so,
you keep wipies on hand.
Yeah.
Like, come on, guys.
No, we don't. And then the wipies leave a weird, like, I don't know, wipey
It's just more trash.
residue. Yeah. And it's more trash.
Yeah.
But, so we have our master bathroom, obviously, and like we're, getting high, going to bed. I'm usually wearing little short shorts or my undies.
Mm-hmm.
I go pee in there, leave the door open because we're just talking or whatever. And I go pee and I still, use the bidet. Got to clean yourself off.
Yeah.
And then like I'm patting myself dry. Okay. Sometimes I feel like some of the water stays on my cheek.
Oh, yeah.
And then it seems like every time Donnie will come in as I'm washing my hands and just touch my butt.
Yeah.
And I'm always like,
He's touching your water butt.
and I'm like, don't think that's pee. And in my head, I'm like, oh no. I'm like, got that paranoid where I'm like, oh no, I hope he doesn't think that's pee.
Knowing Donnie, who would probably like
"That's
slurp
fine."
that off with a straw. Okay.
So that was just something that I was like a little paranoid about. Have you guys ever
Yes.
dealt with that before?
Actually, yesterday I had just like shot my butthole with the bidet and I was like, and I went and put one of my delicious comfort sweatsuits on because it was like a cozy afternoon,
Sweat.
And I was like, oh, there's like water on the back of like my thigh.
Yeah. Where you're like, oh, is that? Nope. It's not sweat. It's not pee. I'm just still damp. I'm still very damp from the bidet.
Just
Okay. As long as I'm not the only one. Because I was
No,
like, am I
you're not.
supposed to get some kind of towel?
no.
No.
I think you just have to do like a BBL wipe where you just wipe up like both sides.
Well, I do that too. Because we have like the good toilet paper too. It's like Charmin, like the blue or red pack. I don't know. But I just get like, and I'm just like a nice little
swipey.
But it's, still stays damp.
I love that.
And then I have a fun fact, you guys.
Tell me.
Okay. So we have these tomcats that run around our neighborhood all the time and they get these fat faces. Like their cheeks turn just like massive.
Yeah.
And I'm like, do they have some kind of infection? Like I'm worried.
No.
And so I Googled it and it's not an infection. They have high testosterone And when a cat doesn't, or a male cat doesn't get fixed before puberty, they when it's like time for them to be daddies or whatever, they get these fat ass cheeks, and it's muscle and fat, and it's caused by the testosterone. And so that when they get into their little tomcat fights, and like when they're graping the lady cats, it's protection.
Wow.
Yeah, isn't that fascinating?
You know what? So I wonder if men that take testosterone
They
like
get the
have the same like thing.
Yeah.
I love a good fat neck.
Yeah. So
Great,
that's
great.
that's everything I have for that segment. What do you have?
I love that. Okay, what are we doing?
That was my bong rip.
Oh, my high meals. Yes. I'm back now, guys. It's fine. Okay. So this is like an classic for me. This was like one of my struggle meals as a child. Like, we did not have a lot of money and we did not have a lot of food in my house. Okay. Tortillas with butter and tapatio.
Ooh.
It is an oldie but goodie, and it is delicious every single time. And whenever I love a good tortilla.
Do you get the ones where they're doughy and then you cook them on the stove?
I do. It doesn't matter. I am very diverse when it comes to a tortilla. Like, I'll eat anything.
Really?
I love them.
Yeah.
It's like one of my favorite foods.
Tortillas are really good.
Other than potatoes.
What is it? Guadalajara off the 99?
Oh.
They have the best homemade tortillas.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Yes. And Vallarta. They have like decent ones.
We got some from there because we shop there very regularly.
Yeah.
We got some the other day and they were too dry. They like were falling apart when we were making our burritos.
They weren't fresh.
Yeah.
They weren't fresh because that is not common for their
We should have grabbed
tortillas.
them maybe from a different section of Vallarta.
Was it in the front?
I think we just grabbed them off an end cap or something when we should have gone towards the bakery.
I know. I've learned never grab fresh food from like the front of the store because that's the stuff that they want to get rid of first.
Very smart.
Yeah. So you got to go to like the section, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. But butter tortillas is one of my favorite. And also, you know how much I love a Mater sandwich.
Ooh, yeah.
But it's got to be made with Duke's mayonnaise. If it's not the same.
You have said this before, and I don't know if I've even had Duke's. No, I have.
It is.
But I'm a Kewpie. If I see Kewpie mayo anywhere, that's what I'll grab.
See, that's a little sweeter.
Yeah.
Duke's has a little bit more of like a weird like tang to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
A little more like vinegary.
Yeah.
You like that taste though.
I'm a savory girl. I love it. So yeah, those are my two high meals.
Hell yes, girl. I might go have a tortilla later.
Dude, you should.
Little cinnamon sugar and butter.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Roll up.
Yeah. Or the toast with the butter and the cinnamon and the sugar.
My grandma used to make that for us.
That was
all the
another
time.
struggle meal that I loved very much.
What?
Okay, peanut butter and syrup, maple syrup together, and put it on like a biscuit or a tortilla.
A biscuit. I do love the whipped.
Good.
I love whipped peanut butter. Peanut butter in any form.
In any form. Yep.
It's the mixture of the syrup that you don't think will work, and it fucking is killer. It is so goddamn good.
Oh, yeah. I do love syrup, but I'm on a syrup. We get sugar-free syrup.
I bet the Date Lady syrup would be good in that.
Dude, I made a peach cobbler. I made a peach cobbler.
You made peach cobbler and didn't bring me some? Valerie.
I'll make you one. I will make you one. My mom sent over some peaches with my brother the other day. And I was cooking the peaches. I sliced them up with a little bit of sugar on the stove and some of that Date Lady syrup in there and some honey.
Oh my God.
Dude.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to make two when I get home.
Please.
I will send one to you.
Because peach cobbler is one of my favorite things. Any type of cobbler. So good.
Donnie ate half of it. It was devoured in minutes.
I love that.
Okay. I would love to get into one of our new segments called Shut the Fuck Up.
Shut the fuck up.
Do you have some shut the fuck ups?
Yeah. People blowing mud all over my car with their car blowers or their shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
I just went and detailed my car. This was before I got in my car accident.
Mm-hmm.
And I had parked on the back side of the salon and these guys came up just blowing literal mud all over the side of my car.
Why did they think
As
they
I'm
could do
sitting
that?
in there.
You're all, sir,
I'm
do you
like,
see me?
Stop.
Did you honk?
doing that?
I would have been like, beep, beep.
No, I just watched them because then
Fired.
they tried to like blow it off my car and it didn't work because it was fucking mud.
Rude.
Ugh.
Bad episodes. Shut the fuck up.
You know what? We don't have any bad episodes, so we wouldn't know anything about that.
You're right. Period cramps. Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. Also, have you heard about the honey pot pads? Like, not to jump off subject.
No.
Okay.
Honey
Do
pot?
you use pads or tampons?
I do not use pads since the 7th grade.
Okay. But if you have to, use the honey pot.
Okay.
It's got like this eucalyptus, like peppermint, like cooling agent.
Ooh.
I just kind of want to wear them just for like no
a little
reason.
diaper?
Like
A little diaper?
they feel so good.
Really?
Yeah.
It just goes up into your hoo-ha though? Or I'm weird about, so I like to get the...
No, it's all natural. It's organic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Cause I don't,
Unbleached.
I don't wear,
Because we gotta,
tampons that are not organic.
yeah, same. Because we like to keep the pH on check.
It's very important, ladies.
Yeah.
Audacity.
Audacity.
The fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Mosquitoes again. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Plantar fasciitis. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, do you have that?
I think I have it in my right foot.
Oh, no.
I wake up a little wonky every day and I have to like stretch it out and like make Donnie rub my foot.
Oh, thank God.
Losing a contact in your eyeball. Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. I just did that this morning.
Did you? Oh God.
Yes.
Have you ever, well, you haven't had the pleasure of having it actually stuck and folded and you not realizing until you're at work already and then you can't get it out.
It was like folded, like double.
And then it's stuck under your eyelid and you have to get in there with a Q-tip.
Yep. I had the pleasure of that this morning, actually.
God, that is the worst.
My doctor actually was like, you know what? I got to order you smaller contacts because you have really tiny eyeballs.
She got the little baby eyes.
Adult eyes.
Not the baby eyes. Yeah. And then I have not having a dad. Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. Right?
Jesus Christ.
God. Because our dads were really fucking cool.
Miss you.
Miss you. Come back to my light bulb.
Come back whenever you want.
I didn't mean it when I said to go away.
Okay, let's move on.
What's in the fucking box?
Yes.
Girl, pull out what's in the fucking box.
All right. This is a would you rather. Would you rather be buried alive for 10 minutes or spend the night in a morgue? Ooh.
Spend the night in the morgue.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because buried alive is one of my worst nightmares.
How long would you be buried alive?
10 minutes.
Blah, still bad.
Nope. No, absolutely fucking not.
Mm-mm.
That's
Mm-mm.
terrifying.
I don't like that at all.
Mm-mm. I can deal with some fucked up shit, ghosts and whatnot.
Would you rather let your spouse read all of your DMs or let your bestie look through your camera roll? Either would be fine.
Both.
I know.
I am the most boring person on the planet.
I'm not boring, but like I wouldn't care if you saw my nudes.
No, I know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I just took a video for Josh the other day and it was like...
That's the only bad thing I'd have in there and that's not even bad. It's good.
Need to just like tell my kids like proceed with caution.
I know. I don't let my kids touch my phone just for that reason. Like, I'm like, you guys can go look on my Instagram and scroll through and see all the cute pictures of you as a baby. Cause that's usually what they would want to do.
No camera roll shit.
Sorry, no camera roll. Mommy's naked in there.
Yep.
And my kids are old enough to where they don't need my phone. You know, they don't want to play games on it or
they
anything.
have their own.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, see, I still have a Dixon that loves to play Roblox on my phone. So. Oh, MFK. Wednesday Addams, Pippi Longstocking, or Rory Gilmore. That is hard because I love all of them.
Shit. I'm gonna marry Wednesday. I'm gonna funk Pippi, and I'm gonna grill Rory.
Okay. I think I might marry Pippi because she knows how to do shit. She's like a Josh. Like she could do basically anything.
Like a little MacGyver-y.
Yeah. I think I would funk Wednesday because she would seem like a good
She's
time.
like a hot goth girlfriend.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I think I would funk Rory, even though I love Rory and I love Gilmore Girls, but I think that would have to be my final answer.
Okay. Let's do Q&A. What's one thing you would buy if you had endless money? One thing.
Ooh. I might pay somebody to interpret my dreams every day. Because I have some really crazy dreams and I'm always like chat GPTing it and seeing like what
could it mean?
It could mean.
I think I might buy a private island with a mansion on it where I could have a bunch of chickens and goats and animals, and then all my friends could come, and there might be like, I don't know, hot springs there.
Yeah.
You know, we could just go hot springing.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Or maybe I'd buy a mountain with hot springs already
You
there.
should buy, a mountain.
And then a nice
You
mountain
should do
town.
like something with a mountain and a beach close by. So you have like the best of both worlds. Yeah.
And then anyone could go in there if you just like were respectful and you like packed it in, packed it out. Nobody left dirty diapers anywhere.
Yeah. Or dildos.
And I would make that a law too. Well, it already is a law. Don't litter. But I'd like really make you, it'd be an enforced law. Like if you leave a diaper behind anywhere that's not the garbage can. In fact, use cloth diapers more, guys.
Yeah.
Why not just do that? Okay. Oh, wait, it's your turn. Sorry.
No. What are we doing?
You pick one.
Q&A. Where's the scariest place you've been to in Fresno? Ooh, that's a good question.
Ooh, okay. I have an answer.
Tell me.
Okay, when I was right out of high school, me and my best friend at the time and a couple of dudes we were friends with,
Mm-hmm.
you know that old, it's not abandoned. I mean, it is, but like it's owned by somebody, that brick house on Palm.
On Palm?
Yeah.
It's the old firehouse.
No,
not that place.
No, it wasn't a firehouse. But it is on Palm. It was owned by a family that the company that they owned was a brick factory or something. So they showcased the bricks by making this beautiful house.
Okay.
Anyway.
Wait, Palm and like between Herndon and Bullard?
I think so. Yeah.
I think they used to do like fire stuff there.
I don't know. I did a little
fucking really
deep
relevant to this, but
well, yeah. Well, I don't remember reading that because I did a kind of a deep dive when I was like doing some other thing at some other time. Anyway, we broke into the basement one time.
Everybody breaks into the basement.
Yes. Have you been in there?
Yes. It's fucking weird.
Yeah.
As a teenager.
Yes. That's the scariest place probably because when we went in there was a giant pentagram in there.
No, there's a lot of weird shit that goes on down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's my...
Yeah. I used to work at a piercing shop in Tower whenever I was like 17. And these two guys were like, they worked there too.
Yeah.
And they asked me, they're like, do you want to come over tonight? And we're going to take you to the altar. And I was like, I don't know what that means, but
you're like, okay.
I didn't go.
Oh,
no. I was all,
we're going to sacrifice.
I was all, sounds fun, but can't come.
Sorry, I'm really, really busy.
I was super busy that night, guys.
Q&A. What is one thing your ego tells you can do? Oh, like my toxic trait is...
Yeah.
I think I can build anything that I see anyone doing on the internet. Well, I could do that.
My ego, Okay, so I always have dreams of doing the splits.
Oh, yeah.
And so I always think that I can do the
Girl,
splits
my
until
buddy-
I'm like doing them. And then I'm like, absolutely fucking not.
Dude, same. I
Yeah.
think that I can do the splits too, and I
Yeah.
can't.
No,
Like, not even close.
there's not enough hot works in the world for that. Mm-mm.
That's hilarious. Because I do have dreams where I can do it too.
I love that. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Should we get into stories?
Yeah.
Okay, I have quite a few things. One of which is really long, so I will read that one if we have time.
Okay.
Do you want to start?
Okay. So are we starting local tragedies or
I kind of just wherever.
urban legend
Yeah.
folklore? Because
Yeah.
I got it all, girl.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, just whatever you feel like would be.
I did a little, I mean, I'm sure everybody has, but the Carrie Stainer
Mhm.
incident
Yeah.
of, I think it was 1990 something. I have to read it, but 1999. Oh, yeah. He was the man that abducted and killed three. It was a mother, a daughter, and the daughter's friend.
Yeah, and he
unalived them.
well, he decapitated them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He did some gruesome shit. So I have a little story.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry
I mean,
if
it's just like a very general story. So in 1999, a series of murders near Yosemite National Park shocked California. Three women, Carol's son, her daughter Julie, and their friend Silvina Palacio went missing while staying at the Cedar Lodge just outside the park. A few months later, park naturalist Joey Armstrong was found murdered nearby. The killings turned a place known for peace and natural beauty into a center of massive FBI investigation. The person responsible was someone who worked right here at Cedar Lodge, a handyman named Carrie Stainer. He wasn't a drifter or an outsider. He was a local employee, polite, quiet, and often described as odd but nice. Giving Ed Gein, right?
right.
So when his name came into the investigation, people that knew him were stunned. After his arrest, Carrie Stainer confessed in detail to killing all four women. He said he had been having violent fantasies since childhood. But what really caught the public's attention wasn't just what Carrie did, it was who his family was. Okay. And this goes into Steven Stainer. So if you guys know about Steven Stainer, he was a boy that was abducted in 1972 by a man and held captive for, I believe it was 7 years.
Yeah.
Steven's story had gripped the entire country back then. He was just 7 years old when he was taken by a man named Kenneth Parnell, who kept him hidden for years, moving from town to town. Parnell convinced Stephen that his parents didn't want him anymore. In 1980, Stephen escaped and brought another kidnapped boy, 5-year-old Timmy White, with him to safety. He became a national hero, and his story was even turned into a TV show called I Know My First Name is Stephen. Okay, I watched that.
Did you?
Yes.
Like because of this?
No. I had watched it because I had heard about this story before.
Yeah.
And it was gripping.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
That's so tragic. Yeah.
So yeah.
It's like the body holds the trauma too. It's like what kind of shit was going through Carrie Stainer's mind?
His brother was gone for 7 years, not knowing what happened to him, where he was. And then all of a sudden he comes back and he's probably not the same person
that you remember because he was 5.
And he was severely abused. Yeah. So Carrie Stainer was eventually convicted of 4 counts of first-degree murder and sentenced to death in 2002. He remains on death row in San Quentin State Prison. Please don't write him letters because he sucks. Okay, guys?
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Carrie Stainer, shut the fuck up. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, that was a great tidbit of info.
Yeah. You know, it's fascinating to me because the story of Carrie Stainer goes into the Steven Stainer, and it's just wild how trauma can transfer.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like everybody's a little fucked up, but he really took it to the next fucking level.
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to do one that's, it starts out urban legend.
Okay.
It's a Fresno urban legend. Okay. I'm sure maybe many of you might have heard about Fresno's Underground Vampires.
I have.
Yeah. A little bit like what the hell's going on there. Okay. So I'm just gonna
to your lair.
I will take you on this journey right now.
I want to be part of these.
Okay. So this story starts off with an urban legend about Fresno's underground vampires. It's rumored that Fresno has vampires living in the old and seldomly used underpass tunnels, lurking in the darkness and living unseen and unnoticed deep in the parts of Fresno most people don't know about. Just a few months ago, we covered a story where high-speed rail contracted workers had unearthed several large lanterns from a storage room.
Yes,
remember that?
We talked about that. Yeah.
Locked away for tens of years in a forgotten about cavern in the city's underbelly. So the thought that there being secret tunnels and passageways hidden away in old Fresno is isn't completely out of the realm of possibility.
No.
The legend and stories I've been told mention specific passageways, one on Van Ness near Christmas Tree Lane, and the other is on Belmont and Weber near the Roding Park and the zoo. This is actually the same area where those old lanterns were found, the one on Weber, Belmont and Weber.
Whoever has those lanterns better return them because they're going to come looking for you.
As I looked deeper into the legend, I kept seeing a name that I know all of you know. Marcus Wesson. Okay. Also known as the Van Ness Vampire or the Vampire King.
No, I would not use the word king in anything that I described him in.
Right?
He's disgusting.
Wesson is probably the most vile and evil thing to come out of Fresno. For lack of time and just to summarize and touch the surface on who this monster was, Marcus Wesson was the leader of a family cult based on incestuous abuse, fraud, and mass murder. Wesson and his captive family members lived in a house on Van Ness in Fresno, California. This is where he fathered several children with his own daughters and nieces. He called himself the Vampire King and preached of a new religion where he combined Christianity and vampirism. This is most likely where the Van Ness vampire rumors began, as evil spilled out into the streets and whispers of his incestuous abuse and vampirism filled the ears of neighbors. On March 12th, 2004, Wesson murdered 9 members of his family inside the Van Ness home, 7 of which were his own children, all under the age of 9 years old. This was after Fresno police had responded to a child custody dispute. So after researching Fresno's underground vampires and learning that Marcus Wesson and his evil actions are likely what began the talks of vampires in Fresno, I'm feeling very Scully on the Scully and Mulder scale because I want to believe, but in reality, it seems that a human is the real monster here. But if you think I'm wrong, and if you're a vampire living in Fresno,
come bite me.
Yeah. DM me.
I love it. I actually have a story for you after the podcast. I can't tell it, but
holy shit. Okay.
About Marcus Wesson.
Oh my God.
A very close, like it's fucking freaky.
Oh my God. I'm getting chills already.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, that one, I remember when that happened.
Me too.
And it was very sad. One of my clients actually worked with one of his daughters that had escaped.
Oh my God.
And she said that she was just the sweetest little drop of water. Very sweet, very polite, very nice.
Yeah.
Like all the things. Yeah.
We're little angels.
Yeah.
All right. What do you have?
Okay. So I could go into, should I do Yule murders?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me do that because The Yule murders of
I don't think I know what this is, so I'm excited.
1992.
Okay.
Okay, so on April 19th, 1992, it was an Easter Sunday. 3 members of the Yule family were found shot dead in their home in Sunnyside, Fresno. Close to where you used to live, girl.
It was on Sunnyside Avenue?
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit.
Dale Yule, father, 59, Glee. What a fucking fantastic name also.
I do love that name, Glee.
Kidding me? Mother, 57, Tiffany, daughter, age 24. The home was staged to look like a burglary gone wrong. Drawers pulled out, things scattered, but investigators later concluded that the burglary staging was superficial and intended to mislead. The bodies were discovered 2 days after Dana Yule, the youngest child and the only surviving family member, contacted family friends saying he couldn't reach his parents. The main suspect and later convicted person of interest was Dana James Yule. Shocker. Also, the younger brother.
What?
He was the youngest son. He was the baby of the family.
He's the one that did
He shot and killed his parents and his sister.
This is giving like Amityville.
Yeah, a little bit, huh?
Yeah.
Like he was just a spoiled fucking brat though.
Oh
He
my
wasn't
God.
like possessed or living in a haunted house.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Man, I'm going to have to, like, this is interesting. I don't think I've ever heard this.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think so.
It was a huge deal.
In the, when was it? 92?
1992.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just
A baby.
4.
You were just 4.
I was just
Yeah.
4.
But I think there's a documentary about that one too.
Ooh, I'm going to look into
I'm
it.
almost positive that there is.
Okay.
His friend in college, Joel Radovich, was also convicted of carrying out the murders. The motive, money. Dana allegedly wanted to access the family fortune and inherit the Yule estate. It turned out the inheritance was locked in trusts or otherwise not immediately available, which, according to reporters, angered Dana.
Wow.
So he literally did this for nothing.
Little greedy ass.
Yeah. It's kind of giving like what is it, the brothers that are in prison right now? Why am
I know what you're, yeah. I don't know why I can't think of
Are
it
you
either.
okay?
Hello?
I'm okay. All right. So he shot him with a 9mm handgun. Just like
Oh my God.
point
Damn.
blank. Yeah.
The Menendez brothers.
The Menendez brothers. Why
Yes.
couldn't we think of that?
I don't know. I had to like take a little like disassociated second to.
Same. Okay. Dana Yule and Joe Radovich were arrested in March 1995. They were tried, convicted, and each sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole.
Good.
Which, good.
Yeah.
Because you killed your mom and your dad and your sister?
Disgusting.
Like, what kind of fucking weirdo are you? That's so strange.
Like your family means more than money. Like,
right?
People
And
are
you
so
didn't even get
twisted.
the money. That's how dumb you were. You didn't even plan it out properly. Stupid.
Okay, I have a longie. Should I read it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love a good longie.
Okay. Listen, everybody. Listen up close. This is about the 1976 Chowchilla school bus kidnapping.
Oh, I remember this. I mean, I wasn't alive.
Yeah.
But there's documentaries and
there was a movie, actually. I remember being very young watching the movie that they made.
It's wild.
Yeah. So I was like, this is like a very local tragedy.
Yeah.
So I'm going to jump into it. Okay. On July 15th, 1976, in our neighboring city of Chowchilla, California, only about an hour away from Fresno, there was a tragedy that took place that no one could have ever have fathomed. This tragedy was known as the Chowchilla school bus kidnapping. It all began with a summer class trip to the Chowchilla Fairgrounds swimming pool. 55-year-old Frank Edward Ray was driving the bus that day, and his precious cargo was 26 children ranging in age from 5 to 14 years old. The children had spent the whole day swimming, enjoying their summer day at the public pool. As they left the fairgrounds and went on their way home that evening around 4 p.m., a van drove alongside the bus and into its path. Ray, the bus driver, stopped the bus as to not hit the van when 3 armed men with nylon stockings covering their faces jumped out of the vehicle and approached and stopped the bus. These men were Frederick Woods, 24, James Schoenfield, 24, and Richard Schoenfield, 22. One man pointed a gun at Ray, another took the wheel of the bus, and the third followed behind in the van. They had successfully taken control of the bus, and it seemed as if there was nothing any of the children or Ray could do about it. The men took the bus to Barinda Slough, a shallow area of the Chowchilla River. The 3 men had hidden a second van there and loaded all 26 children and Ray, the bus driver, into both vans. They had blackened the back windows and insulated both vans with soundproofing so no one could see in or out and no one could hear the children's screams. After the children had been loaded into the vans, they hid the school bus in the slough. It was then that they set off to their third and final location, the California Rock and Gravel Quarry in Livermore, California, roughly 110 miles away from the Chowchilla Fairgrounds, where the children had started their day. Hours passed as the armed men drove their victims to Livermore. In the early morning hours of July 16th, at gunpoint, the men forced all 26 children and Ray down a ladder and through a hatch into a bunker that had been buried underground. The makeshift bunker was made by the men, who buried a truck trailer and supplied it with several mattresses and a small amount of food and water. The bunker had been equipped with some ventilation and a crude pit toilet. The kidnappers wrote down the names and ages of each child on a Jack-in-the-Box hamburger wrapper as they descended into the bunker one by one. Once they had contained all of the children and the bus driver, the kidnappers removed the ladder, closed the bunker's hatch, and proceeded to cover it with sheet metal and 2 100-pound industrial batteries and buried the hole, leaving the children to wait. What was their plan? Why did these men take these children? Well, the 3 men had intended to hold all these children for ransom. Their plan was to ask for $5 million, equivalent to $27.6 million today. And the money they intended to gain would have been used to restore a Victorian house in Mountain View, California. Several hours passed as the children and Ray are confined to the bunker's dark walls. The Chowchilla police phone lines had been jammed with calls from the families of the children and local media. They were all already looking for them.
Yeah.
So the men hadn't been able to make their ransom demand at all. The men decided to try again later, but they had fallen asleep.
Sounds very poorly planned on their part.
They're dumb. Meanwhile, Ray gathered the older children to help stack all of the mattresses that had been left for them in the bunker to reach the hatch. Ray was able to climb up, and as he lifted the hatch, a brave young man by the name of Michael Marshall, who was only 14 at the time, wedged a piece of wood inside and was able to move the sheet metal and the batteries. After digging away the remaining debris, the children and Ray were able to climb out of the bunker and walk to the quarry's guard shack. This was near Shadow Cliffs Regional Park. The guard called the police, and the Alameda County Sheriff's deputies responded and took the victims to the nearest facility with the medical staff, which happened to be the Santa Rita Jail. And I can only imagine how scared those kids were going from one prison to another.
Right.
But the EMTs and the jail doctors examined and treated them, gave them food and water, and took statements from each one. Descriptions of the men were given, and the victims were taken back to their families in Chowchilla. Meanwhile, the FBI and local law enforcement were already investigating the owner of the California Rock Quarry, of the California Rock and Gravel Quarry's son, 24-year-old Frederick Woods, the fourth. Police discovered that Woods had unlimited access to the quarry and free use of its facilities, along with a set of his own keys. It was also discovered that Woods and his 2 friends, James and Richard Schofield, they were brothers, had previously been sentenced to probation after being convicted of motor vehicle theft. So a search warrant for the 78-acre Woods estate in Portela Valley revealed a laundry list of evidence against the men. In Woods' room, police found maps, notes, plans, receipts for the vans and the trailer, journals, a draft of the ransom demands, false identification, one of the guns used in the kidnapping, and the hamburger wrapper with all of the names and ages of the kidnapped children written on it.
They are dumb.
So dumb. They also found a receipt for a rental facility in which they found the vans used to transport the victims, as well as a getaway car that had been spray painted flat black. Arrest warrants were issued. 8 days after the kidnapping, Richard Schofield surrendered to the authorities voluntarily. 2 weeks later, in Menlo Park, Richard's brother James was arrested. And that same day, Woods was found and arrested in Vancouver, British Columbia. These men all came from wealthy families, but stated that they were all deeply in debt. James Schofield was quoted saying, "We needed multiple victims to get multiple millions. And we picked children because children are precious. The state would be willing to pay ransom for them. And they don't fight back. They're vulnerable. They will mind," which is absolutely vile and evil. And it makes me furious.
It's disgusting.
Yeah. All 3 men pled guilty to robbery and kidnapping for ransom, but refused to plead guilty to infliction of bodily harm. A guilty plea on infliction with bodily harm in conjunction with the other 2 charges carried a mandatory sentence of life in prison without the possibility of parole. They were tried on that charge and were given the mandatory sentence. That sentence was later overturned by an appellate court, which found that the injuries some of the children acquired, some cuts and bruises, weren't enough to meet the standard for bodily harm under the law. So they were resentenced for the possibility of parole. But, okay, so Richard Schofield was released in 2012, and his brother James was paroled on August 7th, 2015. And in 2019, Woods was denied parole for the 19th time.
He's having a terrible time in prison.
Okay.
I really hope they're having a terrible time.
Yeah. Monsters.
Generally
Monsters.
speaking.
Yeah. It seems like they're all awful, but it seems like Woods was like
the worst
of them. Because
his dad was the one that owned the rock quarry.
Yeah. And he
fucking rich kids, man.
I know. He was denied parole so many times and continues to, be in prison because he shows no remorse. I read that he shows little to no remorse for any of his actions.
Well, I hope he's having a terrible time in prison.
I know. F that guy.
Yep.
Do you have anything else for us?
Woods, shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. Ugh.
Mine goes into urban legends now. Are you done with your locals? Do you have any more?
I have one that I'd like to read last.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to kind of get into a little bit of Appalachian folklore. And folklore and urban legends are kind of the same thing, but folklore kind of is more deeply rooted into communities and cultures and things like that.
Right.
I guess. Mm-hmm. And the Appalachian Mountains have always fascinated me. And I know they do you too.
Yes, they do.
Because they're so big. There's just so much that can happen there. And okay. All right. So the 5 rules of the Appalachian Mountains. Do not whistle in the woods. It will create a bad omen or a way to contact danger. Do not go into the woods at night. The woods are seen as a dangerous domain, especially after dark. If you hear your name called, ignore it. You are told to pretend you didn't hear it, as it is not what you think it is and could lead you into peril. That's not my word. Thank you, Chat GPT. If you see something, pretend you didn't. So I think the general consensus is like, just pretend like you don't see or hear anything.
Yeah. Ignorance is bliss when you're in the
And you know what?
Mountains.
I like to just kind of live my life like that anyways. So,
I mean, have you ever seen the movie? It's Wrong Turn, but it's like the remake.
Yeah. I love that movie.
Yeah. It's so good.
The Appalachian Mountains are an ancient, extensive mountain range in eastern North America, stretching from Newfoundland, Canada to Alabama, USA. The region features numerous sub-ranges, including the Blue Ridge, Great Smoky Mountains. Fun fact, Dolly Parton is from the Smoky Mountains.
Pardon me?
Yes. I knew
Treasure.
it. She's a witch. Okay, so it's known for its rich biodiversity, significant role in the U.S. history as a barrier to westward expansion, and its cultural heritage. The range is also home to the famous Appalachian Trail, which I think we all know about.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when, you know, people that are hiking the Appalachian Trail, they go missing.
Because don't veer from the trail.
Don't ever veer from the trail. Yeah. Okay. So some of the things that have been cited, the knot deer. Have you heard of this?
The knot deer?
The knot
like it's
deer.
Like it looks like a deer, but it's not.
It's exactly. Good call on that
Thank
one.
you. Thank you. I used the context clues.
Hikers have reported seeing what initially appears to be a deer, but with subtly wrong proportions or movements. Accounts describe bovine-shaped heads, legs that are too long or unsettlingly large. I got this, guys. I'm okay. I'm back. Behavior. They are often said to behave strangely, sometimes staring blankly at people or failing to react to normal threats like a car engine, gunshot. The realization that the creature is a malformed mimic.
Yeah, like a shapeshifter.
Yep.
I've heard many stories because I like to listen to a lot of spooky podcasts especially during October, where people will write in or call in about seeing things like this a lot.
Send them to me.
I will. Yeah. It's scary, you know, because deer are already kind of weird and skittish when you see them anyway.
I know.
And then to have them be misproportioned or come up, like I've heard stories of them going up onto their hind legs and walking.
Yeah.
Or when you think it's a person and then they hop down.
It's actually
and it's
a fucking deer.
Yeah.
That's strange. The Wampus cat. Have you heard of the Wampus cat?
Wampus. Cattywampus. That's that where cattywampus comes from?
It might be.
Tell me about it.
Okay. So the Wampus cat is a half woman, half feline creature that is said to be a cursed human. The Wampus cat spied on a sacred Cherokee. I don't want to slaughter this word, guys. Shamanic ritual, a ceremony of powerful spirit magic that was forbidden for women and outsiders to witness. According to Cherokee legend, a young woman disguised herself with a cougar skin to spy on the sacred ritual. When she was discovered, a shaman cursed her, transforming her into a creature with a human torso and the face and the body of a cat.
Ooh.
Her haunting wail, I guess she screams.
Yeah,
or
like a banshee. Like she's basically like a banshee, probably. She's screaming.
Yeah, maybe something like that. I don't know. I'm just making stuff up here, guys. Her haunting wail can be heard at night, an unsettling sound that is neither a human cry nor a cat's meow. The hybrid nature of the Wampus cat, the appearance and cry is deeply unnerving.
Ooh, scary.
Scary.
I love all that.
I have so many more about the Appalachians.
We should do an Appalachian
I feel like
episode.
we could go into some more later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I definitely think that that's a full blown episode. Like I could talk about the Appalachians
seriously,
a lot. Yeah.
right? Like, and I love to learn things. So yeah.
I actually have a listener story. It's a quick one before I read my last one.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
So hope y'all are doing well. I figured I could just reply to your stories as my DM submission. And that's what they did on Instagram. My mother was one of the first women to work on the freeways with Caltrans. At one point, she went on light duty and was sent to a local office, San Jose, I think, where she was asked to organize personal files. While she was doing her thing, she came upon a file that took up almost a third of a file cabinet. This file was filled to the brim with complaints and disciplinary forms. When she saw the name, she told me she gasped and left the room. Turns out the file was none other than Ed Kemper's, or the co-ed killer. And as it turns out, a big reason he knew the back roads of many of the freeways was due to his employment with Caltrans. Just made things very real when I heard that story. Turns out any one of these types of killers not only could be anybody, but oftentimes place themselves in jobs that allow them to explore their perversions. Anyway, bye.
Oh,
Ed Kemper.
Yikes. Okay, I know the name, but remind me what he did.
I think he just went around killing co-eds. Yeah.
Gross.
Isn't that crazy?
You know what? It always feels a little more unsettling when it's somebody close to you.
Well,
that knows them.
Well, and
right?
how outrageous that there was a full-blown file cabinet full of complaints and disciplinary actions. And it's like, were you like...
No, people don't care. That's
care
the
more.
thing. Yeah.
Like, was he part of the union where they couldn't just fire him? I'm like, I'm sorry, you're a murderer.
They obviously don't have the shut the fuck up gene.
Oh,
okay, Val?
Up.
Like,
Yeah.
we need to teach everybody.
We do.
Because that was a good one.
And honestly, if you guys have any shut the fuck ups, call 559-365-6217 and give us your shut the fuck ups.
Yeah. We love a good shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Literally, I hope you all saved this number in your phone because we need you to call more because we love hearing your voices.
We do.
Okay. Do you have anything left before I get into our
know what? We are kind of running out of time, so we can move this to, we can schedule
the next episode or something? Okay. Yeah. Because we do have some more ghost stories that we got some late submissions that we'd love to read over there next week.
Because I went a little crazy this week.
We were all very prepared this week. Okay. This story is about an unsolved murder in Fresno. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. In October of 1993, 31-year-old Bernice Vi Wright was found murdered in a grape vineyard on Orange and Manning Avenue in Fresno County, California. She was shot, she was stabbed, and she was left unclothed and alone. This month, October of 2025, marks the 32nd anniversary of her murder, and it still remains unsolved. In 2023, the Fresno County Sheriff's Department announced a break in the cold case when DNA found at the scene yielded a hit when ran through CODIS. DNA confirmed a match to a man named Manuel Aguilar Mendoza, who has several other aliases, including Miguel Mendoza and Manuel Barragan. He would be around 51 years old currently in 2025. Mendoza is at large and wanted, and has been and a warrant has been issued for his arrest in this case. He is known to frequently travel to and from the U.S. and Mexico. So if you or anyone you know knows the whereabouts of this man or any other information regarding this case, please contact Cold Case Detective Sergio Toscano at 559-600-8027 or Crime Stoppers at 559-498-7867. You can also go to www.valleycrimestoppers.org and you can remain anonymous. Bernice Vi Wright was a mother, and she was a daughter, and she was an aunt.
Oh my God.
She was a beautiful human being with memories and dreams, and she deserves to have her killer brought to justice.
Did you know her?
Mm-mm.
Oh my God.
No. But I have his mugshots here. Oh, shoot. I'm going to have Orc put these up too. This is the man. And then
It's brutal because, like, why was she shot and stabbed? That was hate. That was pure hate in his heart.
And this is Bernice. And we'll post the pictures too.
Okay. I hate seeing you cry. When she cries, I cry, guys.
That's why I had to leave this one for last. But I want to thank everybody for being here today. We love you.
This was such a good episode.
Thank you for everyone who submitted stories. Just anytime, the past, present, future. We really appreciate you guys
so much.
Follow us on all the socials. Send your stories to tfmohotandtalking@gmail.com. Follow us over on Instagram. You can send me stories over there, and send Jamie some stories over on TikTok. She's the TikTok queen.
Yes, but I very rarely get writers, so hit me up, guys.
We're just recently trying to get them on all platforms. It's just easier. You know, some people like different things. Different platforms better.
Yeah.
Next week, we are gonna be talking about Halloween, Samhain, and all of our favorite traditions that have to do with this period of time.
Yes. It's one of my favorite nights of the year.
Mine too.
Honestly.
Yeah. And then if you are a writer and you have any creepypastas that you want to share, we might have some time to read some of those. And then we'll read some of the ghost stories that we got submitted a little bit late because those are fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yay. And we'll see you next week, you guys.
We love you guys.
We love you.
Hot and talking.
Oh, I got
a little hawk too.
I'll swallow it.
Oh, no. Don't do that. Just put it in my hand. Valerie.
It's okay, I swallowed it.
Your fucking ears are sending me right now.
Okay.